Good evening, America. As always, Josh here for another edition of Fun News. Our top story tonight is about two parents locked in a custody battle for their robot son, or daughter, or blender. One of the three. Nobody really knows Keith's gender, but that's part of the fun. The parents in question are Fun News producer Mike and Fun News batshit crazy correspondent Kasaydia. When asked about his thoughts on the upcoming trial, Mike had this to say.
I have no idea what the outcome of the trial will be.
Mike, is it true that you gave birth to the child in question biologically?
What? No.
One of our Fun News reporters is live at the courtroom, where the trial is about to start. Josh, can you hear me? All right, I'm Josh. Thank you, Josh. We're live here at the courtroom, and it seems like this trial is about to get underway.
Where's Keith?
I thought you had him.
Me? Why would I have him?
This is a terrible way to start off a custody hearing.
All rise. The Honorable Judge, Jury, and Executioner, Sparrowhawk, presiding. Please be seated.
I thought you were sick.
I am Sylvester Stallone.
Keep trying.
Why are you judge, jury, and executioner?
Why are you judge?
I am a judge because I am a licensed man of the law, taking time out of my busy day of being sick and solving a murder to be here. To answer your question, I added the other two because they sound cool.
You can't just be judge because you think it sounds cool.
Overruled!
I didn't say anything for you to overrule.
Contempt of court!
Stop hitting things with that hammer.
Boy, this is my gavel! You do not question a judge's gavel.
That's not a gavel, it's a hammer. It's not even a good-looking hammer.
Crazy turn of events here, folks. It looks like that's not actually a gavel. That's just a hammer the judge brought from home.
What are you doing?
Someone has to narrate this for the people watching at home.
This is being televised?
Yeah, it's being broadcasted nationally instead of Fun News.
Fun News is only broadcasted locally.
Yeah, it's broadcasted 50 miles in every direction.
Wow, that's how far Fun News reaches?
Yeah, and some people actually watch it too.
You see that? Everyone in a 50-mile radius knows that this gavel is a lie. How does that make you feel?
It really doesn't bother me.
You probably just think I'm some kind of joke, don't you?
Yes. Where'd you get your judicial knowledge anyway?
I marathoned a season of CSI and licked a Judge Judy DVD.
Yeah, none of that qualifies.
Of course it does. What do you know anyway? You didn't go to judge school.
I didn't go to judge school because it's not a real thing.
How would you know? Maybe you don't know because you didn't get accepted. Like Hogwarts.
Like Hogwarts.
Is Hogwarts actually just a front for law school? The answers may surprise you on the next Fun News.
It's gonna be a great episode.
Anyway, the two of you are here to discuss the custody of Keith, your robotic son.
Or daughter.
Or blender. Wait, that's a good one. Family has a child that is part blender on the next Fun News.
Stop doing that.
Mike, another outburst like that and I'll have you on a mistrial.
Don't you mean a contempt of court?
Overruled!
Does this mean we won?
An overruling in the trial leads to a shocking conclusion in the next Fun News.
At least he's getting stories for the show.
This hammer's really loud.
You know what they say about loud hammers.
Yeah, they say loud hammer, loud.
What do they really say about loud hammers? Find out next week, only on Fun News.
Can we please get this over with?
Objection!
What did I do that time?
Solved a murder, did my job, put a live ferret in my mailbox, made me feel inferior? You take your pick, Mike.
I don't think he did one of those things. Yeah, that third thing was me.
That's it. I'm done. This thing was a whole waste of time. Adopting Keith was a waste of time. Trying to adopt Josh was a waste of time. You hear me? 50 miles in each direction. This was all a mistake. A big waste of time. What the are you doing here? Get out of here!
Welcome back to another edition of Fun News. Our big story tonight is the results from yesterday's custody hearing for Keith the robot. After many minutes of roundabout debating, the trial ended with the father storming out of the courtroom in a rage. We have exclusive footage from the trial.
This was all a mistake, a big waste of time.
The response is nationwide, or at least 50 miles in each direction. Has been negative, with up to a dozen people taking up arms in response to mistakes. Adoption rate for blenders have increased nearly 200% over the past 24 hours. That's almost 100 blenders with new homes if you're following the math right.
Well, my mama always told me I was a mistake. So, I was just trying to philanthropiate the subject onto her lies.
However, adoption rates for toasters have not changed in any significant way. This part of the world isn't that progressive. In related news, Fun News producer Mike is now the most hated man in the country, and Fun News ratings are dropping because of it. Coming up next on Fun News, we have an in-depth story on loud hammers. If anyone needs me, I'll be sitting alone in my room crying.
Come out, Josh. There's no need to be upset.
No, I'm never coming out. This is my life now.
You're just being overdramatic. Come out.
No, you're not my mom. You can't tell me to come out.
The kid makes a point.
It's like he's been ignoring the entire day.
Is Sparrowhawk out there?
No, he disappeared again today. He didn't give a reason.
He's probably off doing something cool without me. Because I'm here, and I'm never coming out.
At least we tried.
Let's go get some nachos.
I like nachos.
No, they're for us.
Get your own.
Do you mind if I sit with you, Mike?
I guess so. It's a free seat.
I do not know. I might be making a mistake.
You know that whole thing doesn't bother me, right?
I was simply making a joke, but thank you for being a buzzkill.
Where were you anyway?
I was in Sparrowhawk's nest.
What's with you and him? I assume he made you?
Untrue, I have no memory of my creation.
Why do you hang out with him?
He is my father. He adopted me.
You've already been adopted? I assume he adopted you biologically.
Was that meant to be a joke?
I tried.
Let me show you something. Playing earliest recorded memories.
You are gonna make me so much money. All right, buddy. Watch me. Take my cookies.
Keith, that's how I make my cookies. I'm gonna teach and make them together. It's gonna be fun.
You're the only thing I've ever cared about besides vanilla-scented candles and cheap fireworks.
I don't know, Keith. Maybe I shouldn't sell cookies anymore. Maybe I should do something else, like be a superhero. What do you think?
That is an awful idea.
I'm gonna do it anyway.
Why'd you show me that?
Because, Mike, this entire week has shown that nobody around here knows what it truly means to be a parent. If one of you thinks that you can simply adopt someone else and provide suitable guidance while another human grows into and out of adolescence, then it shows that none of you actually know what it takes to care for another living creature. Sparrowhawk is lucky that I am not a living creature, and I did not need constant care and attention. Your responsibility right now is to your Fun News crew.
So what should I do?
You should make sure that Josh is okay. Last I heard, he was very distraught about the outcome of the custody trial.
That doesn't help with the entire world hating me.
I will help you. I will go on television through the fun news set and tell the world to forgive you. I am seen as the victim in this case. People will listen to me.
You do that for me, Keith?
You only get one favor. After that,
I activate Evil Keith mode and destroy you.
Do you actually have an evil mode, Keith?
no comment. I do have an evil mode. Fortunately, my arms are unable to reach the switch.
Look, I know you're upset that we fought, but it's not your fault. Please come out.
I just want to be a robot's uncle, and now you guys are going to always be fighting, and Keith will never have time to see Uncle Josh.
Wait, what? That's what you're upset about? You aren't upset that we didn't adopt you instead?
What? Why would I be upset about that?
Because that was the original plan. Mike and I were going to adopt you.
Why would you do that?
Because of what happened the other day with the toaster pastries. We felt bad that you didn't know your dad.
But I still have a mom. Have you even talked to her about that?
Well, that was an oversight on our part.
Yeah, we didn't think of that.
So you're not upset at Mike? You're not going to quit Fun News?
Of course not. I was just upset I don't get to be Keith's uncle. I should go find Mike and tell him that.
Mike!
I'm not upset with you, don't worry.
What? Oh, great, yeah. Look, he's forgiving on television. The world's not gonna hate me anymore.
Hello, human world. It is I, Keith, America's sweetheart. I am just here to tell you that I am forgiving my adopted father, Mike, and you should too. He didn't mean to call me a mistake. He was simply flustered that his work was not getting done. The rush of controversy surrounding him was causing him to panic, an emotion that I know most humans know well. He is no longer my adopted father. Also, please stop adopting blenders. It will one day lead to multiple blenders in homes that do not want them. It is wrong and immoral, and needs to stop.
Go back to being funny!
I had it this time. We were so close. I told you, at the last second, something will happen that resolves everything. These people actually like each other.
So what is your plan now?
I don't know. I need to find their center, their heart, and whip it out.
Well, what is their heart?
I don't know. They must have some sort of center. There must be at least someone around here who is logical, who can keep everyone together. Someone.
Figure out who it is and take them out.
I will. And then this crew and Fun News will fall apart.